Hello there! Signs of spring are starting to appear in the Northern Hemisphere, and because the vast majority of you are tuning in from there, it's time to spring clean my makeup bag alongside you and share some new formulas. This also lines up nicely with the latest Sephora sale in the US and Canada, but if you're not shopping the sale or watching from another country, it's still a nice chance to catch up and chat through some recent launches and product combinations I've been playing with. You seemed to enjoy my building a classic makeup bag video concept from the last Sephora sale, thank you. So this is the spring edition, highlighting key elements to create a complete, refreshed routine for the new season. I know, pastels for spring, groundbreaking, but it is the time of year to lean into those tones. I'm always drawn to sheer pops of pastel, slightly pearlescent, glowy finishes, and subtle flushes of colour for cheeks, eyes, and lips. Let's start building that bag. The bag itself is a pouch I picked up in Paris recently at a little store on the left bank called Le Chateau de ma Mère. Some of you will have seen I'm sharing new travel vlogs at the moment, taking you around London and Paris, talking through beauty destinations and products in real time, like we're browsing together. 2 London episodes are up so far, with more to come. Then we'll head to Paris, so I'd love for you to join me. But now, on with the makeup bag construction. Beginning with a glowy base product. I've been a fan of the bronzy Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Glow Serum for a while, but she launched this new soft pink shade, fresh pressed in January. A skincare infused radiant primer to give you a glowy starting point, and I love the sweet watermelon scent. A multitasking complexion stick. I've completely fallen for Dior's Forever Skin Perfect Multi-Use Foundation Stick. It's one of the best base products I've ever tried, and a beautiful way to even out your complexion in a thin, creamy, quick way. It is pigmented, but disappears into the skin seamlessly. A skin tint. You could stop at a multitasking stick, but I often like to start with a tint, then add a touch more coverage with a stick. Ciel's Tint and Protect Tinted Serum Foundation is lightweight, sheer, and skin-like. This does include SPF, but it's not a substitute for your sunscreen though. Make sure you're always applying a separate, not tinted SPF underneath to be properly protected. A tinted brow gel is a makeup bag staple for me. If my brows have been freshly tinted in real life though, I don't want too much tinted gel left behind, so I like the super fine Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Brows Spoolie. You can brush them up thoroughly but leave a touch of tint, no heavy colour or clumps. Or a clear gel to keep things simple. At the moment, I've been reaching for Refi Brow Sculpt, revisiting it really, and it's still the most intense brow sculpting product I've ever tried, so I take it easy, a single pass through with the glue/gel, then soft brushing up with the built-in brush at the other end. A creamy face shaper. I'm saving my bronzing for summer and leaning towards soft contouring lately with Rare Beauty's new Soft Pinch Liquid Contour. I've seen talk that some of these shades run warm like a bronzer, but luckily Gentle is in the shadowy, sculpting sweet spot for my complexion. Very pigmented like Rare Beauty's liquid blushes, so scrape off that excess and start with 1 to 2 small dots. Blends beautifully with their blush brush. I'm enjoying brush blending for a change. A dewy highlighter. Glossier Future Dew has been reimagined in solid stick form, and as someone who found the original liquid a bit too thick and glossy to apply all over my face, this is a perfect alternative for a more targeted, hydrated, natural glow. Very, very fine peachy, rosy shimmer in it, but it just comes across as a subtly pearly, dewy sheen on the skin. A cream or liquid blush for sheer spring colour. Can't just pick one though, can I? Merit brought out 5 new Flush Balm shades recently, and Lusitano is called a soft peach. But Beverly Hills is their true soft peach, so to me, this is more melon bright, but still sheers out for a fresh picked tulip flush. Spring calls for the baby pinks in your collection to leap into your makeup bag, but the classic Glossier Cloud Paint shade Puff has gone through a sneaky transformation in the last couple of years. As some of you will know, the current version is peachier than the original light pink Puff. It does not match that outer packaging colour anymore, so I'll film a comparison for you in future. It's such a shame to lose the original Puff, but as a peach person, I am also a fan of this. Spring also makes me think of barely there, faint, period drama sort of blushes. If you're Keira Knightley pale like me, Makeup by Mario's Soft Pop Plumping Cream Blush Veil in Barely Blushing is an ideal natural tone. A soft rose with a kiss of peach, but this subtle dewy formula does come in 10 shades to hopefully find your natural tone too. Very inspired by The White Lotus's lead makeup artist Rebecca Hickey, sharing details from the Season 3 set, Michelle Monaghan's character Jacqueline has worn this Ciel Blush and Protect liquid blush in the shade Kirsty constantly on the show. A warm, nude, soft tan for a toastier twist on traditional spring peaches. An easy eyeshadow stick. Rare Beauty's All of the Above weightless eyeshadow formula is such an underrated member of the Stick Society. Super creamy, so smooth and pigmented, but easy to soften with your fingertips. Well-being is a glowy, soft, pearly pink for champagne bright eyes. A liquid shadow, an Armani eye tint is the sort of luxury shadow purchase that will serve you well for years to come, and the Sephora sale sweetens the deal. You've heard me bang on about these since 2018, but the shimmery shade 44 blush is a gorgeous rose gold for more of a molten metallic glow on the lids. A versatile palette. Who watched my London beauty vlog from Charlotte Tilbury's new store and guessed my purchase correctly? Of course, I was drawn to her new Beautifying Eye Trends palette in Pink Love, 9 cohesive pinky tones in smooth mattes, silky shimmers, and sparkly pops of glitter, so you can keep layering and reinventing rosy looks all spring long. A light, natural mascara. That's what spring warrants for me, so Merit Clean Lash it is. As a typically voluminous mascara lover, last year I started to appreciate more subtle, minimal lash looks, like your natural lashes at their long, fluttery best, and this formula is one of my favourites for that. Just need it to come in brown as well, then it would be absolutely perfect. A subtle glow or a flush of colour on the lips. A friend recently asked me for bridal lip recommendations, and her brief was a light, almost gloss-like pink for someone who doesn't like wearing lipstick. Glossier Ultra Lip in Lucite was one of my top suggestions and the one she went for. Promise it's not pure bubblegum pink. 1 to 2 swipes just leaves juicy shine and a tiny touch of colour, so it's balmy and comfy on its own or looks great over lip liner. Speaking of lip liner, you can see Merit's subtle new take on that category in my recent video, but their new Shade Slick Sheens are a quiet achiever too. To me, this is the best version yet, a more cushiony lip oil feel, but no pH pink pigments, just natural shades and a soft pearly glow that isn't sparkly, just shiny. Biarritz is a natural glow kind of nude peach. Or a burst of buildable colour. Couldn't think of a better springtime pick than Refi Lip Blush in Orchid. Another recent discovery from my new makeup finds video, but what more could you want at this time of year? A medium natural pink that can look like a really full flush, or a low-key, chapped rush of colour in a blotted look formula that's balmy and light, not drying. Please let me know which products or categories you'll be covering in your own spring makeup bag, any matching items here or aspects of your current routine you're desperate to rave about. I'll see you in the comments. If you're in the US or Canada, happy, responsible Sephora sale shopping. I won't be joining in, but you know I always love to hear what's in your cart, whether it's a real order or a window shopping fantasy wishlist. And please share any fresh spring products you're enjoying or old favourites that hold up for you season after season. Thanks for watching. See you next time.